Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
With an American Standard heat pump system, the future of heating and cooling your home is already here. Bringing constant comfort to your home, American Standard heat pumps are energy efficient, reliable, and ready for tomorrow, today. Plus, making the upgrade from your traditional furnace or AC unit is easier than ever before with home energy offers, rebates, and tax credits. Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification. American Standard, built to a higher standard.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action.
This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning and happy Thirsty Thursday, Rockaholics. I am running on very little sleep, Steve Migs. Did I tell you about my amazing accommodations in the city last night?
I heard you had a 5-star hotel experience after the Rolling Stones show.
Yeah.
You stayed at a certain chateau?
A chateau green room de la KISW.
You slept in our little production room.
I did.
On the couch.
I had my little sleeping bag. I brought my pillow.
Oh, so you really made an effort.
Oh,
Did you bring a toothbrush and everything?
I brushed my teeth this morning.
Nice.
I've added another layer to deodorant to the deodorant I was wearing last night.
How's housekeeping here? Did they already make your bed?
Oh, someone told me, a very wise person told me to put a sign on the door that said, "Do not disturb." So I did.
That would be yours truly. I'll be honest with you. I kind of was hoping, Danny and I were talking about this in the urinal where we have our best conversations. We were kind of hoping you would have slept through your alarm and we would have to wake you up.
Oh, you guys.
And then I'm kind of mad I didn't bring like a cymbal in and just like walk in there and just slam the cymbal. Be like, wake up, you're late. And just see you freak out.
I will say, now that I've done this for the first time, you better really love the band if you're going to.
I told you.
Worth it.
I don't know. We were getting emails from you at like 12:40 in the morning.
It's true.
That's
It's true.
bonkers.
I'll tell you more later. But for now, let's inform our Rockaholics.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. I do want to read this one quick text that just says, "Good morning, Taryn. I hope the green room was comfortable in your sleeping bag. It sounds like you got more sleep than Brad, your husband, LOL.
He didn't get home till 1:30.
Hey!
I know.
And he's at work as well.
Yes, he is.
Ouch. That is gnarly. Also, if you want to hear, if you were at the Stone Show or if you missed the Stone Show, you want to hear full review, you chatted with a bunch of rockaholics, your family as well. 6:20 this morning. We'll go knee deep into the big Rolling Stone show that happened at Lumen Field last night. And by all accounts, it sounded like it was a fantastic show. Maybe not at Lumen Field, but there's definitely some action happening in a stadium with your Seattle Mariners. That was at T-Mobile Park, was it or no?
Yesterday?
Yeah, right. They played at T-Mobile Park. That's crazy. They had a couple of things going on. I know it was an early game, so that was probably smart on their end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the Mariners, some action happening in that stadium as well as they beat the Kansas City Royals 4-2. Brian Wu got his first win of the season, so that was pretty awesome to see. And Seattle leading the AL West off to the road. They're going to be starting up a 10-game road trip that's going to start in Baltimore. So good luck, Mariners.
Let's go, Mariners.
And that game's tomorrow.
Also, let's go Seahawks. They have released the 2024-2025 NFL schedule, and we have 4 primetime games, including 2 that'll happen on Thursday Night Football, 1 each on Sunday and Monday Night Football. The Seahawks will be facing 8 2023 playoff teams.
I don't know why I'm clapping, because that just means we're going to have late nights.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. I want more 10 a.m. games, guys.
They've got some tough matchups ahead. San Francisco 49ers, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins. The season will end with a divisional game against the Los Angeles Rams.
Speaking of football, did you see Netflix just announced that they signed a 3-year deal with the NFL, and they're going to be broadcasting, streaming Christmas Day game starting this year with 2 matchups, Kansas City versus Pittsburgh. You can see Russell Wilson on Netflix. How about that? And Baltimore taking on Houston as well. And then there's going to be at least 1 game each for 2025 and 2026 as well. So Netflix jumping into the live streaming of football games world.
Well, you mentioned Russell Wilson, and we're going to mention him again. He and his wife, they sold that Bellevue mansion that they'd had for many years, I think, on the market, at least a couple of years. It sold for $21.25 million. It had originally been on the market for $36 million.
Yeah, I walked away when they said, you're not going to bring it down to under $30 million. I don't want it.
So he had purchased this home, though, back in 2015 for $6.7 million. A lot of big renovations have happened, and now it's no longer his.
I'm glad they made a profit so that their children can eat. Hey, you know we got to talk about Chuck E. Cheese.
I know.
You know, it's just a changing of the guard. It's going to be okay. Now that we've been to a Chuck E. Cheese, shout out to Bree and Chuck E. Cheese in Tacoma. We had a great time over there. They are phasing out, was it Mr. Munch's Make-Believe Band or Munch's Make-Believe Band? Tatum's all about the characters now at Chuck E. Cheese, so she knows who Munch is and all that. It's already gone at the one in Tacoma, I know for sure. Like the Make-Believe Band's not playing the animatronics or whatever. It's not happening over there, but they're upgrading with big screens, trampolines, and digital dance floors.
South Park is going to tackle the latest craze in the weight loss world of drugs in an upcoming special called South Park: The End of Obesity. It's going to premiere on May 24th on Paramount Plus. In the trailer, Cartman is a bit intrigued by it. You can check it out.
It's time for some drastic measures to bring down his weight. There's these new crazy drugs people are doing. Have you heard of semaglutides?
Semaglutide?
Ozempic, Mounjaro.
You know, Cartman, this could be dangerous. Let's do it. We've been out navigating the American healthcare system. I almost died.
Dude, if Cartman all of a sudden becomes skinny, that is the greatest thing ever. You know how like they always joke about like certain people who are religious, like Catholics, are like, oh, you're only a Catholic for like the special dates, like the Christmas, the Easters. That's the only time you go to church. I'm like a South Park fan only for when they do like whatever is pop culture commentary.
Yes.
These are the episodes that I live for. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen with the boys in South Park with this episode. As far as weather, we're going to hit a high of 65 degrees. It's going to be cloudy. Big thanks to Kia Puyallup for giving us the DMD. And that's what's up.
Last night was the Rolling Stones show at Lumen Field, and I was there rocking out with many rockaholics, and I caught up with a bunch of fans. You're going to hear their reviews at 6:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelly Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers. Auto Trader.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Nerds. Today's episode is sponsored by NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast. Get your head in the financial game with smart investing and budgeting tips straight from the nerds. NerdWallet's experts will set future you up for success with dependable, fact-based insights. No financial misinformation allowed. Learn how to save on your summer vacation, find your next credit card, or loan for a big purchase, and invest in your next index fund. Make smarter decisions in 2024. Follow NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast on your favorite podcast app.
Last night, the Rolling Stones played Lumen Field, and I was there for all the excellence.
What time did they go on?
9:30.
Oi!
And they played, I think it was like 9:25 to 11:25. They played for 2 solid hours.
So close to 11:30, bailed out of there, came right to the radio station, and crashed here at our lovely non-hotel.
Wonderful accommodations.
And it was a couch. It was climate controlled.
Yes.
I mean, at least you weren't sleeping outside.
It worked out great.
It's better than having to make that drive all the way back home.
Oh, which my husband did. I felt terrible. And his radio partner had to drive all the way to Bellingham. There's a lot of people that were more committed than me.
Yeah, but at least their drive to work is a lot shorter. Like
That's
you would have to
true.
drive all the way back to Arlington.
Oh, be awful.
Or Stanwood.
Stanwood.
Yes, duh. Sorry. I always get those two confused. And then drive all the way back here.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would have been very painful. So while I was there last night, I did have the opportunity to chat with a bunch of rockaholics. Here I am chatting with some of the fans before the show.
All right, so I'm sitting here in section 132 at Lumen Field, and I just got the Taryn Daly, and I found 2 awesome rockaholics. What are your guys' names?
Brandon.
Megan. And Brandon and Megan, I adore you for many reasons, but one, Brandon, you're wearing a Rush shirt.
Oh, yeah, Rush.
Woo.
Okay, enough with the Rush propaganda on our radio show.
I saw many Rush shirts last night. Did you? I did.
Goodwill, man.
And what is your favorite Rolling Stone song?
Get off of my cloud.
Oh, that's a great choice. That's a fantastic choice.
Paint it black.
Also a fantastic choice.
Yep.
Very likely both will be on the set list tonight.
Number two, I'm hoping.
And where did you guys travel from to be here?
Bothell.
And who's sitting with you here?
New friends. From Bremerton.
Sue and
Ron.
From Bremerton. Oh my gosh. Do you guys ever go to, is it the 884 pub? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
I think it always goes right back to alcohol with Taryn Daly.
Well, that's where you can get the men's room IPA.
Very true. And great people that run that place as well.
Do you guys ever go to, is it the 884 pub? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
No, the garage.
Oh, the garage with the Bloody Mary.
The Bloody Mary.
Dude, that place is legendary. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, I hope you guys have a great show tonight.
Thanks,
Rock
Taryn.
on.
Rock on.
And listen tomorrow morning because we're going to have a party.
We will.
All right.
Having a party.
We're going to have
having
a party.
I also was sitting in right behind this couple, and they were just having so much fun. They were taking selfies. I just kind of fell in love with them. Turns out they were from Vancouver, BC.
Vancouver, all the way
yeah.
there. That's crazy.
All right, so we're at the Rolling Stones. It's the intermission, not even intermission, it's the lull before the storm. We're getting ready for the encore. Who do I have the pleasure of sitting next to?
This is Jennifer and David from Vancouver.
You guys came from Vancouver?
Oh, yes, baby. We bought our tickets at 1 o'clock and drove down.
And where are you guys staying tonight?
We're driving home.
I thought they would say at the radio station. I hear KSW's got a great spot with an extra couch. Driving all the way back to Vancouver.
Couldn't believe it.
All the way back to
Yeah, we have to work in the morning, so.
You guys are the real heroes.
I also met a fan by the name of Brad.
Your name is Brad. Mm-hmm. And you were at the Rolling Stones tonight.
Yes.
Brad, what was your favorite moment?
Okay. Are we all hearing Taryn's voice?
You guys.
It's weird hearing you before the show, during even right before the encore. You sound like you've got it together. Oh. What did you do from the encore to the end of the show?
Well, you might notice that I'm wearing a concert series bracelet. It's because I snuck down onto the floor and bought a carafe of wine.
It sounds like it.
What was your favorite moment in the concert tonight?
Without a doubt, Gimme Shelter.
Oh.
It is the greatest song ever, and she...
Do you know her name?
No, I don't.
I don't either, but I need to learn it. I need to know it. She was phenomenal.
Yeah, Gimme Shelter was the best.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because it was a magical moment.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna listen to the Daily Migs show tomorrow?
Of course I will.
Oh yeah, baby.
What is happening right there?
Promote promotion, baby.
I'll listen to the Daly Migs show tomorrow.
Of course I will.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, by the way, the singer who sang on Gimme Shelter, I think she's a backup singer that's been with them for a long time. She really did. I had goosebumps all over my body. My dad was crying. It was awesome.
That's always the coolest moment in that song, when you hear that high-pitched voice. Oh, it's so great.
She was a rock
The band,
star.
The Glorious Sons, used to cover it, and their old guitarist, this guy Chris, he has a very falsetto type of a voice, and he would do that part, and everyone's like, where's the lady singing? And it's like, no, it's this dude. Crazy. And he would crush it every time.
Love it. Also, my brother did something really weird after the concert.
And I think he might even have been more wasted than you.
Brother, we were just walking out of the venue. What did you bring to my family?
All right, you sound so wasted right there. What did you think to our family?
To my family.
I brought a bag of kettle corn
But where did you get the bag of kettle corn?
in the aisle below me. Somebody else's kettle corn.
And why did you think this kettle corn was safe for us to eat?
The aisle was empty. Somebody just left it there or forgot it.
It's a man after my own heart, right there. Why were you worried? Like, do you think they laced it with meth and then they left?
You never know. Or maybe they were sick, putting their gross fingers in there.
But you know what the good news is? I ate some and I feel okay.
I mean, define okay.
He also found an unopened container of red licorice. We scored last night, you guys. It was
Who
awesome.
buys the thing of licorice and doesn't eat any of it?
It was the weirdest thing. It was just sitting there in the
You
aisle.
Rolling Stones fans. You guys are crazy.
Well, speaking of my family, excuse me, I was also there with my parents and my husband. And let's just say that my time with them involved booze, as you heard, injuries, and tears. How so? We'll find out after Green Day.
The Daly Migs Show.
Last night, I got to go see the Rolling Stones play Lumen Field, and I was there with my parents, my husband, Brad.
I do have to say something. Someone texted in a very good point because she said the show started at 9:30, ended at around 11:30, and one texter says, hear me out. A show sponsored by AARP should start at 6:30 and get out at 9:15 at the latest.
Agree. I mean, think about your demographic in there. We want to go home early.
Yeah, and it looked like a lot of people stayed till the very end.
Oh, they did.
Including you and your entire family.
It's true. I did get to chat a little bit with my parents prior to the show, and they were, both of them, just in complete heaven the whole night.
I am sitting here minutes before the Rolling Stones take the stage with my father.
Now, before we get to that, I just want to play the fun game of as we listen to this audio. Be sure to just zone in on Taryn's voice because she will, like right now, she's sober. But as the audio goes on, she will get drunker and drunker.
Oh, yeah.
Craig Daly, the national treasure, and his wife, the lady national treasure. And Dad, I just was wondering, how many times have you seen the Rolling Stones up to this point?
I believe it's 5 times. This is the 5th time.
Wow.
And are you wearing a shirt from a tour?
Voodoo Lounge.
What year was that?
Boy, I don't know. I can't remember.
Did you smoke too many doobies?
No, I was pretty straight.
That's a question I would never ask my parents. Because I know the answer is no.
No, of course not.
Now, tonight, if there was one song that might bring you to tears, what would that song be?
As the tears go by.
Oh, yeah. It's a classic.
Yeah.
They're not singing that. It might be too slow, but if they do, we'll all be crying.
Well, they all, Give Me Shelter. That'd bring me to tears.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Mom, what about you? How many times have you seen the Stones? This will be my 4th. Now, did you go see them all the other times with Dad, or did you go with a different date?
Always with Dad. Always. My whole life.
Was that her? Is she being held captive by your dad? My whole life, I've been forced to go to Rolling Stones concerts.
She's a real trooper. So during the show, towards the end, I caught up again with my dad.
Dad!
What?
What did you just ask me?
I said, is there any question about who's the greatest rock and roll band in the f***ing world?
And I say, no, sir.
No, sir.
Love your dad. He's feeling it. Do you have a couple drinks at this point?
Of course.
Of course.
The carafes of wine were flowing, for sure. Well,
silly me for even asking.
And then, of course, I had to get my mom's perspective.
Mom, are you crying?
A little bit. There will never be another time to see a band this iconic, ever.
Well, she clearly has never seen Chumbawamba live.
Oh my God. She was so sweet.
This is what a testimony for the Rolling Stones
I'm
performance.
tearing up just talking, like listening back and thinking about it a little bit more with my mom.
Mom, I remember when I was a senior in high school, my senior class song was Good Riddance by Green Day. What was your senior class song?
Jumpin' Jack Flash. And I'll tell you, the song we just heard was extra fabulous.
Was it Jumping Jack Flash?
It was Jumping Jack Flash.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It might not be Steve's cup of tea, but who the hell cares about Steve's cup of tea? Nobody likes his tea.
I don't like his tea either.
I don't like his tea.
Well, do I have heat with your mom now? Do we have beef?
Well, I think she was listening the other day when you said you went to see the Rolling Stones back in the day and you left early.
Yeah, because I had to go get some more tea. What the hell?
After the show, I chatted with both of my parents.
Okay, Mom, Dad,
Yeah.
the show is over.
Yes.
What are your...
You are so wasted.
I was pretty gone.
I've never been that wasted around my parents. I love this.
Show is over.
Yes.
What are your closing remarks?
Well, I think there's no question about it. That's the greatest rock and roll band in the world ever.
Mom?
I agree.
I think that's debatable, but you know what? Who am I? I don't want them getting mad at my tea. Danny, don't even dare say anything. You don't want Mom to hate your tea as well.
That's fair.
I agree. And you can't see anything like this ever again. This is it. If you weren't here tonight...
Give me shelter.
No, if you were not here tonight, you blew it.
And can you just confirm for everyone, are you both crying right now?
I got a little tear in the eye.
Oh, I'm definitely crying.
Oh, I was expecting him to be like, screw you, Steve. I wish you would have finished. That would have been so amazing.
I obviously did not get much sleep last night, but there's one person that got less sleep, and that was my husband, Brad.
Brad,
Yeah.
How did we just each hurt ourselves?
Walking out of Lumen Field and not seeing these parking turrets. And I ran into one and you ran into
Yeah,
one.
no one warned me. Now I'm very injured.
It was at the same time.
It hit me right in the lady bits. Right in the no-no zone.
Is there supposed to be like a lady bit officer to tell you, hey, you're about to walk into this? Like, who's supposed to warn you about things that are right in front of you?
It was, it's almost like it jumped out of nowhere. Yeah, no one warned me. Now I'm very injured.
It was at the same time.
I'm very injured.
But you know what? I lived to tell the tale.
Clearly.
Now I'm very injured.
If I wouldn't have known better, I wouldn't think you could come into work today.
Do you even remember going to this concert?
Yes, of course.
What a blast. So it was you, your parents, your husband, your brother.
Mike, I had another cousin that
Did
was
you bring
there.
your goats and your rooster as well? I mean, everybody from
Gang was all here.
the entire Daly household was there.
It was unbelievable. I think that might be the most people I knew at a concert collectively ever in my life.
And it was packed.
It was packed.
It was like 70,000?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think the whole thing was filled. I mean, because, they don't, the stage is, sits up a little bit in the
Sure.
in the stadium. But, I mean, it was jam-packed. And everybody was in a great mood. Loved it so much. Rockaholics, how would you like to be
Now I'm very injured.
It was at the same time.
Oh, my God.
Rockaholics, how would you like to beat Steve? He is currently 125 wins, 30 losses, and 19 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 650.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
Nobody likes his tea.
I don't like his tea either.
I don't like his tea.
With an American Standard heat pump system, the future of heating and cooling your home is already here. Bringing constant comfort to your home, American Standard heat pumps are energy efficient, reliable, and ready for tomorrow today. Plus, making the upgrade from your traditional furnace or AC unit is easier than ever before with home energy offers, rebates, and tax credits. Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification. American Standard, built to a higher standard.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Nerds. Today's episode is sponsored by NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast. Ready to expand your financial game? NerdWallet can coach you on smart strategies like choosing investments, finding your next credit card, and setting a budget that works for you. Score major points towards your summer vacation by learning expert tips for choosing a high-yield savings account and how to build wealth by investing in index funds. Slide into summer with smarter decisions in 2024. Follow NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast on your favorite podcast app. Future you will thank you.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Be Migs. Be Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Be Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to be Migs? I know Spencer from Renton is. Spencer, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
All right.
For those playing at home, Spencer has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Grand Central Terminal is located in what U.S. state?
New York City.
Correct. Retired football player Rob Gronkowski played what position?
Tight end.
Correct. 61-year-old Joan Vasos was just announced as the leading role of what reality dating show?
Pass.
Whale and hammerhead are types of what fish?
Shark.
Yes. A Night at the Opera and Jazz are albums from which rock band?
Pass.
Danny Trejo played Razor Charlie in what mid-90s movie?
Machete?
No.
Pass.
What is the most common color on world flags?
White.
No.
Red.
Correct. Neil Armstrong first walked on the moon in what 60s year? Not mid.
63, 64, 65.
No. On what television show did both Ryan Gosling and Christina Aguilera get their start?
Oh, that was a Disney show. Oh, gosh. Pass.
Spencer, you got 4 correct.
You screwed him with the mid, Sarah.
No, I actually gave him a hint because then I said not mid. And he still guessed mid.
Well.
And still got it wrong.
Who you believe in?
Well, I really think Steve's definitely going to get that one right. I think Steve's going to win.
I kind of think so too.
Oh, wow. You're
I
actually
like
on
it.
Steve's team today?
Well, I was
Well,
thinking,
now that her mom's anti-Steve, not everyone in the family has got to hate Steve.
I just was, as I was answering those questions in Steve's brain.
Oh.
I think he's going to do well.
I'm sorry. You don't want to go into Steve's brain.
No. Steve, are you ready?
Yes.
Grand Central Terminal is located in what U.S. state?
Midwest?
What?
What was the question?
Grand Central Terminal is located in what U.S. state?
Oh, I thought you said Midwest. New York.
Correct.
I was like so confused.
Retired football player Ron Gronkowski played what position?
Gronk. Tight end.
Yeah. 61-year-old Joan Bezos just announced as the leading role of what reality dating show?
Oh, I know you're excited about this. The Golden Bachelorette.
Yes! Whale and hammerhead are types of what fish?
Shark.
Correct. A Night at the Opera and Jazz are albums by which rock band?
Queen.
Correct. Danny Trejo played Razor Charlie in what mid-90s movie?
Oh, Pulp Fiction?
No.
The Fun Times with Danny Trejo.
No.
Pass.
What is the most common color on world flags?
Red.
Correct. Neil Armstrong first walked on the moon in what 60s year?
1969.
You know it.
Nice.
On what television show did both Ryan Gosling and Christina Aguilera get their start?
Married with Children.
No. What?
I think it's like Christina Applegate.
Oh, man, you are not hearing me today. It doesn't matter, though, because you got 7 correct, which is a win, 7-4.
You're not going to turn up the headphones.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
I was getting confused.
Children was a great show, though.
It was an awesome show.
Love that show.
And honestly, I'd be okay if Christina Aguilera was on Married with Children.
Okay.
Is that some Disney show?
Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake got their start as well.
Mickey Mouse and Friends?
Mickey Mouse Club.
Yup. The Mickey Mouse Club. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever watched the audition videos from those people back in the day?
Good.
Oh, worth a Google.
Why?
Because they're hilarious.
The
dance moves are so
Is it just cringy
amazing.
funny?
Oh,
or?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And Danny Trejo played Razor Charlie in what mid-90s movie?
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes!
Oh, is it really?
It is!
Oh, that made me feel so good.
Taryn, you would have crushed it today.
Maybe you should sleep less more often.
You're smarter somehow.
Have you ever cheated on a drug test? How did you do it? 206-803-ROCK. We're asking because you won't believe how many people have been reported for doing this. And we're going to talk about it after Incubus.
The Daily Migs Show.
Quest Diagnostics has reported a 633% rise in swapped tests in 2023. They're saying more and more workers are trying to cheat on drug tests.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had a job where you needed to do a drug test?
I had a job where I had to do an initial drug test, but I was not repeatedly tested.
I've only had a drug test once, and it was to work here. They wanted to make sure I was doing drugs. And I passed, thankfully. No, kidding.
Last year, 5.5 million drug screens collected from the American workforce had 31,000 showing signs of being tampered with. So, of course, we had to talk to the Rockaholics about this because we've got a lot of experts.
Yeah, I've never had to take a drug test. Never. And I never have helped anyone with, like, I've heard stories of people, like, peeing for other people.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in Vegas, the last time I went to Vegas, I did see signs around the city that were just saying, we'll buy clean pee for $100 and clean pee, no hard drug usage. And I almost wanted to call the number just to see what was going on. But I was like, what am I going to do? What kind of conversation am I going to have? But we have a whole phone line full of Rockaholics who have partook, I guess, in either swapping or being the person who's helping somebody pass their drug test.
206-803-ROCK. Christy in Seattle, what was your method for passing a drug test?
Hi, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning.
So a couple of years ago, I was into smoking a lot of pot, and I had a couple of drug tests come up. And so prior, I went through a sober time, and so I saved my pee. I froze it.
What?
And when it came time, I unthawed it, and I had figured out, I went to the container store. I found the correct size container I needed, and because I'm a female, I'm able to shove it up me, which, as you know, because on the test, they have a thermometer on there to make sure it's at the right temperature. So that way it stayed at body temperature, and that was it. I went in, and I pulled it out, and then did my thing, and it passed. I passed.
You passed?
I passed.
Here's my question. To go back, when you were freezing it, were you keeping it like next to like the little personal pizzas in your freezer? Like, did anybody say, what the hell is going on here?
Luckily, we had, the garage freezer. So
the deep freezer.
I bagged it up so then no one could tell. And just in case it broke or anything, I had it in like a little plastic bag, but it didn't. It was all fine.
No. That's not a beer. Don't get that one.
Yeah. Stay away from that. That's not frozen beer. I do love the foresight. She's like, I'm sober right now, but I will plan on smoking weed again, so I might as well just start storing my pee.
I like that. Sober her is taking care of not sober her.
It's a very solid point.
Joey in Linwood, you crafted something. Tell us about it.
So I got in trouble with the state of Washington for doing drugs and crimes with drugs. And after you get out, you got to go pee in front of them. So at the time, people were using Whizzonators. I don't know if you guys ever heard of those.
Yes.
But people were using those, and they were getting away with it. But I was too poor because I was spending all my money on drugs. So I kind of decided to make my own, and I made it out of fish tubing that you use in a fish tank and a little bag, and you do got to keep it warm, like Christy said. So I warmed up this bag and taped it to my side, and then super glued this freaking hose under my junk and got in my pubes and everything. And the worst part about it though was when I went there to try and use my little device, I got caught, and they were like, "What is that?" And they ripped it right off of my stool, the hair and everything, dude. It was bad. And then I went to jail, of course.
That might be the rock bottom moment for you, huh, Joey?
Yeah, man, but I had to do it.
Thanks, Joey. Oh my
gosh. We're just talking with Wes.
Wes from Mount Vernon. What was your involvement in passing drug tests?
So my sophomore year of college in the dorms, my roommate came home from a job interview and said he needed some clean pee. And I didn't smoke weed at the time, so I was like, yeah, of course, man. Why not? But first, I need a container. So he, of course, the smart man he is, goes and grabs his Adderall container, dumps all the Adderall out into just a sandwich bag, and then gives me that. I'm like, okay, weird choice, but sure. So I give him the clean pee, and then he takes it, goes to his drug test, and he doesn't hear back for a while. And eventually he calls, and they're like, well, we don't know how to say this, but you have really high levels of amphetamines in your urine.
Oh!
And it's because all of the dust from the pills was still in the bottle.
Oh my gosh, what an idiot. He didn't clean that out.
No, but he was like, oh, it's fine. I have a prescription for Adderall. And they're like, oh, okay, no worries. It's fine. And gave him the job anyway.
Oh, happy ending after all.
So Wes is a good friend. Last night, I was at Lumen Field for the Rolling Stones show, and I met so many great rockaholics. I met one rockaholic in particular that shared a great story about this show. Was his first show ever and how special it was. What made it so special? You're going to hear from him at 7:20.
The Daly Migs Show. With an American Standard heat pump system, the future of heating and cooling your home is already here. Bringing constant comfort to your home, American Standard heat pumps are energy efficient, reliable, and ready for tomorrow, today. Plus, making the upgrade from your traditional furnace or AC unit is easier than ever before with home energy offers, rebates, and tax credits. Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification. American Standard, built to a higher standard.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Last night, the Rolling Stones absolutely rocked Lumen Field, and I was there to witness the greatness.
I saw some of the pictures and the videos that you posted. It looked like it was a great time.
So awesome.
Let your mom know so she could stop being mad at me.
So while I was there, I met a fan named Brandon, and it was his first concert, and he was there with his dad.
My name's Brandon. This is my dad, Mike. It's my first Rolling Stones concert. Not only that, my first concert ever with my dad.
What, are you kidding me?
I ain't, baby.
So your name is Brandon.
I'm Brandon Lee. Named after Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee.
How? What is your name?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wait, Brandon Lee likes to party.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
How? What is your name?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Come on, baby.
Do you have other kids, or is this your favorite one?
This is the only one. I better be his favorite
So
one.
he's
I'm his only
definitely.
one.
What was your guys' favorite moment of the night?
All of it, because I had first time with him.
Oh.
At a concert.
Okay, question. Did you cry a little bit?
No, we
No.
had a blast. It was fun.
They clearly were enjoying some wine just like you, Taryn Daly.
It was definitely a drinking occasion. People were fired up. It was awesome.
And it's cool just to hear about I bet there was a lot of parent-kid experiences that night because, if you like the Rolling Stones and you're in the 20s or 30s, chances are, though, your parents probably liked them as well. Unless your parents were boring like my parents and they only listen to Elvis or Frank Sinatra. I would never go to a concert with my parents. I would love to have. Never once. The only concert I've ever been in the same room with my parents for was when my band played in New York for a festival show, and they came out to see me, which was really freaking cool. But they would have never went to see a band that sounded like us. It was only because their son was on the drums.
Because they love you so much.
Yes.
They didn't even take you to one that they liked when you were young?
Never.
Interesting.
So you went to a concert with your mom?
When I was 5 years old, my mom took me to see Alan Jackson at the Albuquerque Zoo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was. We went and we actually met Alan Jackson too. He was just walking around looking at the animals before the concert.
Well, times were tough. He was also the zookeeper there.
That's also fair.
That's how he got the gig.
No, it was great. That's the second time now I've seen the Rolling Stones with my dad, and he and my mom are the reason that I love that band my whole life.
I do have to say, I do love, earlier we were playing some of the audio of you talking to people and including your parents at the Rolling Stones show, and this moment with your dad was probably my favorite part of the entire thing.
Dad.
What?
What did you just ask me?
I said, is there any question about who's the greatest rock and roll band in the f***ing world?
And I say, no, sir.
No, sir.
What a touching father-daughter moment right there.
Throwing out F-bombs, Dad. Rockaholics, I bet a lot of you have had a similar experience like Brandon, who was there with his dad for his first concert last night. We want to hear all about it. Do you remember that concert you went to with your parents or that concert that you took your kid to? Call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. We're going to take your calls after Lincoln Park.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you remember that concert you went to with your parents? Or that concert you took your kid to? 206-803-ROCK. Amy and Lacey, you took your kids to see who?
We went and saw Tom Petty.
Nice.
Okay, that's awesome.
It was the last day of my daughter's fourth grade and the last day of my son's kindergarten. I picked them up from school, headed out of town, and they thought we were going to Spokane to see the grandparents. And I took a right instead of a left and told them we're going to the Gorge to see Tom.
So were they Tom Petty fans growing up as kids?
Oh, yes, and they still are. In fact, that was the first of 3 times we went together to see him.
Okay, that's badass.
You're the coolest mom.
Hell yeah. Did they have a favorite song? Do you remember? Was there a certain song that if the kindergarten kid liked Mary Jane's Last Dance, that would crack me up. But
well, actually, my son, he fell asleep the last hour of the concert, if you can imagine that. Mm-hmm. But both my kids' favorite song, American Girl. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
Good choice. That's a solid choice. Yeah. Ashley in Mount Vernon, you also went to the Gorge with your dad. Who did your dad take you to see?
Hi, good morning, you guys.
Morning.
What's up, Ashley?
What's up? My dad took me to see Journey, Pat Benatar, and Loverboy back when I was 16.
Oh, that is rad.
Rockin' show.
Which of the bands was your favorite that night?
Oh, Pat Benatar by far.
Very cool.
In the middle of Heartbreaker, she did Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, and I just fell in love.
Oh.
Were you bugging Dad to go to the show, or was this kind of a thing where Dad's just you know what, this would be awesome. I'm going to take my daughter to see these bands.
Oh, it was all my dad's idea. He was like, "You really want to go?" I was like, "I don't even understand why this is a question."
I can't wait for the day I could take Tatum to a concert. I hope that she likes music that I somewhat like.
Oh, yeah. Ryan is in Onalaska. Who did you take Mom to see?
So she bugged me to take her with me. We went to the Tacoma Dome, and we saw Rammstein.
Wait, excuse me?
And I kept looking over at her because she's heard it before, but she had no idea what they're like live.
With
and
fire
I
and
just kept looking over, her eyes were just so wide. She's like, "Whoa!" After the show, I'm like, "How was it?" She's like, "That was crazy."
And she's been a fan ever since, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't regularly listen to them, but she definitely said that she would go back to another one.
I am picturing Ryan's mom like baking cupcakes while listening to like Do Host. Do Host me.
Christine in Auburn, you took your son to the Stones last night.
I did. His birthday's today, and so I told him we were going to go to dinner, and we ended up going to the Stones. Greatest concert ever.
Awesome.
How old's your kid?
So Zachary Plano's birthday. Zachary is 23 today. He's a drummer.
Oh, right on. We're very fond of drummers in this room.
Right on. Thank you.
Thanks, Christine. Rock on. 206-803-ROCK.
Oh, somebody, a parent took him to see Motley Crue. Susie
in
gotta
Tacoma.
Talk to Susie. That had to been. That could be an awkward experience because Motley Crue likes to encourage the fans to flash. I don't know if you want to be doing that when your kid's right next to you.
Flash cam.
Yeah.
Oh, am I on?
You're on, Susie.
Yeah, I was 5 days out from a tonsillectomy surgery. So I was recovering. I was 12 years old. And they had my brother, who was just a year and a half older than me. My dad's friend took him down into the pit, and he was trying to get on the booby cam. And
I told you.
Yeah, I was on a blanket trying to get some sleep and trying to recover from surgery at 12 years old. But it was a good time.
Can you tell this band to keep it down? I'm trying to rest. My tonsils still hurt.
Rockaholics, how would you like to beat Steve? His record is 126 wins, 30 losses, and 19 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 7:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
It's warming up, folks, and about time to turn on your AC unit and cross your fingers. Or you can give up that moment of truth and switch to an American Standard heat pump system like I did. My place is on Comfort Autopilot thanks to American Standard. Energy efficient and reliable, my heat pump keeps things cool like the Arctic in the summer. And with energy incentives, I was able to save. Ready for the future of comfort? Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Alice from Auburn is. Alice, are you there?
I am here.
Yay! I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Alice has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready for redemption. Let's go.
Yeah.
Which superhero is known as the Man of Steel?
That would be Superman.
Correct. What 2 ingredients do you need to make a mimosa?
Orange juice and champagne.
Correct. The first official Wicked movie trailer came out yesterday starring what pop star as Glinda?
Oh, pass. I don't know.
According to Google, what is the official Washington State dance?
The official Washington State band. Alice in Chains?
No.
Heart?
No.
I don't know. Pass.
What car company makes the Sienna?
Toyota?
Correct. Which country has the longest coastline in the world?
Canada.
Correct. The dog in The Sandlot is nicknamed the Beast, but what is the dog's actual name?
Hercules.
Yes. What is the only continent without any active volcanoes?
Antarctica.
No.
Greenland?
No.
Huh.
Alice, you got 5 correct.
Okay.
Woohoo! One more than last time.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? You're going up.
That's the positive energy that I needed this morning. I love that.
Do you think she's going to win?
Well, I love you, Taryn.
I love you, Alice.
Wait, Alice, do you love me?
Absolutely.
Oh, phew.
What is going on in
That would
here?
have been so funny if she said, nah, not
I
really.
kind of like Steve, but I'll love him more if he loses.
Oh, okay.
You better throw this game, Steve, so you can get some Alice love, too.
It's the best kind of love. Steve, are you ready?
I don't even know what to say to this.
Whoa, don't play your winter song yet.
A foreshadowing.
Oh, my gosh.
Which
The hate is gonna
superhero
happen.
is known as the Man of Steel?
Superman.
You know it. What 2 ingredients do you need to make a mimosa?
It's National Mimosa Day, too, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm going to go orange juice and vodka.
No.
Oh.
How do you not really?
Orange juice and champagne.
There we go. Oh, my goodness. The first official
That's a
Wicked
mad
movie
mimosa.
trailer came out yesterday starring what pop star as Glinda?
What?
The official Wicked movie trailer came out yesterday starring what pop star as Glinda?
Is it Christina Aguilera?
No.
Britney Spears?
No.
Rihanna?
No. According to Google, what is the official state dance of Washington?
Oh, it has to be twerking.
I wish. No.
Is it Louie?
No.
It's a dance. Oh crap! The dishwasher.
No. That's a sprinkler, dude.
That's it.
What car company makes the Sienna?
Toyota.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I might be loved by Alice, huh?
You're going to be loved because you got 3 correct, which is a loss, 5-3.
I love you, Steve.
Yeah! I like to say I threw it on purpose, but I didn't. I
Wow.
just sucked.
Yeah. Champagne and orange juice is a mimosa. Thank you very much. The official.
Do you ever throw some vodka in there as well?
Absolutely.
That's called a
Got it,
Mimosa
girl.
Plus.
Oh, we were calling it a mimosa.
Well, and I think vodka and orange juice is just a screwdriver.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's right.
Yeah.
Manmos is a beer and orange. No,
And that's a
beer
fast
orange
monkey.
juice. Oh, okay.
There are too many names for the same things.
I know, right?
Danny, the official Wicked movie trailer came out yesterday starring what pop star as Glinda that I want to punch in the face?
Oh, it's Ariana Grande.
Yes, it is.
Sure is.
I was going to guess
I'm so excited for that movie.
Everyone is except for me. I don't care at
Let's
all.
boycott.
You hate musicals and you hate Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on, but I'm with you, Sarah. I have no interest in whatever this is that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny.
You uncultured person.
Yes.
And the official Washington State dance.
We have a dance?
The chicken dance.
That's what I was thinking was the chicken dance, but that's just my own personal dance.
No, it's the square dance.
What?
Which is also just as bad as the chicken dance.
Which we all had to learn in middle school.
We
I don't know.
did.
Did you? Yeah. Yep.
Maybe that's why.
The square dance?
Yeah.
We
Don't
can
you
come
wish
up
it
with
was
something
twerking?
better than that.
Do-si-do?
Yes.
Is that do-si-do? Is the square dance?
I think it's part of it.
Yep. Maybe we should all learn.
Oh. Maybe we should try it at Aurora Borealis next week.
Let's do it in our pajamas.
We could square dance the Pearl Jam.
Oh,
man.
God.
Now we're gonna have to turn people away. So many people are going to want to come and do that with us.
Gonna have to watch some YouTube tutorials and prepare.
Well, congratulations on losing, Steve.
I'm sure we could find a square dance teacher.
Okay.
If you have an iPhone, be warned. Those naked pics that you deleted years ago might show up on your phone again. Sweet. How so? We're going to tell you after Nirvana.
The Daily Migs Show.
You know, you guys can make fun of me for having an Android all you want. But there are people online.
And we do.
You do. There are people online claiming that Apple's new iPhone update has just resurrected old photos, including deleted nudes, and that some of these photos people may have deleted years ago are showing up at the very top of their galleries.
That's going to cause a lot of problems on many different levels. Also, first of all, like I thought when you delete something, it just goes away forever. That's a little concerning. If this is true, that's a little concerning for a lot of people. So where are these pictures hanging out?
Just hanging in the cloud.
You think it's in some like Apple
cloud.
exec's office, and he's just like looking through. He's like, "That's pretty funny. Look at this guy's wiener. That's pretty hilarious."
Oh, God.
But could you imagine you're in a relationship, and let's just say you used to like send inappropriate pictures with like an ex, and then all of a sudden these pictures show up like they're brand new?
That would be very troublesome.
I mean, that could end some relationships in the most epic way ever. I feel like Sarah's probably had a few moments.
I actually don't send nudes.
But do you take pictures of nudes on your phone?
Oh, they're tasteful nudes, I feel like. That if they were out in the world, I'd be proud.
Yeah, so if like they were if your family looked at these pictures, would they think they were tasteful or they think they're just lewd?
Oh, lewd. That reminds me of when I showed my in-laws that one picture.
Have you ever heard that story? No. Oh, you have to tell. Yeah. You have to tell it to Taryn.
Your in-laws?
Taryn, it was so bad.
This is one of my favorite moments that's ever happened to poor Sarah over here.
It's probably the worst moment of my entire life. I was showing them wedding photos on my phone, and they got all kind of jumbled with other pictures. And the night before the wedding, George and I were, making love for the last time as fiancés.
Wait, you didn't save yourself for marriage?
It's shocking. But
some married people are still saving themselves.
I had this beautiful picture of him treating me.
What?
Yep. Uh-huh. So when I'm scrolling through these beautiful,
in a way, you were treating him to dessert.
Oh my God!
I sure was. The sun was hitting his head so beautifully, and yep, his parents saw. Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to share a story that is right in the same wheelhouse?
I would absolutely love that.
You won't feel so bad, Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't be able to one-up either of you because I don't have any naked pictures of me on my phone. Never have, never will.
I went to Leavenworth with my mom and my sisters because we used to always do like a girls' weekend. And my, at the time, boyfriend, now husband, Brad, was missing me and asked if I could send him a photo. And it was of my backside. Ooh. And I sent him that photo, and I'm scrolling through pictures showing my mom and my sisters, blah, blah, blah. Look at all this fun we've been having. And there was my
backside.
Yeah. But it was an intimate backside photo.
Okay, I was going to say, were you just standing there, or was it like you were in like a certain scenario?
In a certain scenario.
Wow.
And then fast
so your mom saw that?
Yes.
So how many glasses of wine did you have to get her after that to kind of have her
gazillion.
forget
And then I've never been so embarrassed in my life, but then I retold this story years later, and I was laughing so hard that I peed my pants.
You are such a train wreck.
I had to go into my house and change my pants because I peed my pants around the bonfire.
And I will say, though, at least they weren't your in-laws.
Right, yeah.
Because, Taryn, I'll show you the picture I showed my in-laws. It's beautiful. I showed my mom.
Wait, so you still have it?
Absolutely. It's in what we call a hidden folder now, which I just learned about. It's beautiful. I want to get it blown up and put it somewhere.
I was going to say, now that they're moving into this prestigious new house that they earned.
AKA they're just moving upstairs in Dad's house.
Yeah, they can put it above the mantle.
Put it over the fireplace.
But now every time I look at it, I think of his parents.
That's not what you want.
Why do you keep it then?
Because it's beautiful.
Okay, I kind of want to see it.
Oh, I'll show you.
How does George feel about this picture?
I mean, he thinks it's beautiful too, but it's definitely ruined now.
Okay, I thought you say it's a screensaver on his phone. Yeah, I have none of those kind of. Danny, do you keep any of those kind of pictures on your phone?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing I have are like progress pictures I was taking, from when I was like trying to eat better and work out and stuff. And it's in its own folder. So whenever I want to show someone a picture, that folder's like the first folder. And it's just like a shirtless picture of me.
It has
and
like
I'm
a thumbnail?
Yeah, and I'm like, this looks weird. And I always have to say, oh, don't mind that. That's a progress picture. And I'm like, why am I even bringing it up? They probably didn't even notice, but I'm like so hypersensitive about that stuff.
Or they just think they're thirst traps.
Yeah, check me out. I'm shirtless.
There's so many pictures that I have of me and Lynn because we send each other nudes all the time, even like from here at work and stuff. And so
where do you go to take these pictures?
In the bathroom, of course. Sometimes in the green room. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're at the urinal longer than I am.
All the time.
I always just thought you had a very healthy bladder.
I mean, both, but.
This is so weird. So you're just taking nudie pictures here at work?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Keeps it exciting.
Nothing will ever be the same here.
I'm going to work from home.
Zach Wilde did something really cool recently and jumped up on stage and played with a bunch of kids covering an Ozzy Osbourne song. Some thought it was awesome. Others didn't know who this large bearded person was. So we're going to go straight to the comments at 8:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join. Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
In my opinion, and I'm sure Danny V would agree, it's never too early to get into the Halloween spirit. And KISW is so excited to present the Halloween Hullabaloo on October 13th. We're going to be taking over the Showware Center with Godsmack and Hailstorm. Tickets are already on sale, and you can head to KISW.com to get your very own.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck. And what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
There's a video being shared online of Zach Wilde joining some kids on stage for a School of Rock performance. They were playing the Ozzy Osbourne hit song, Crazy Train. And I think we've got a clip of it.
Have you seen the video?
Yes.
It's so awesome because these kids are so tiny, and he's just this giant, like, man.
He looks like a Neanderthal compared to them. He's very large.
He looks like a straight up like pro wrestler from the
Yes,
80s. Like back in the
absolutely.
day when everybody was like juiced and giant and just massive, and he's got the big beard and he's just shredding on the guitar. I don't think any of those kids are his kids. I'm not even sure. Or maybe they are. Maybe one of them is. I'm not positive. But it was pretty freaking cool.
Absolutely. And most people thought it was awesome.
Hell yeah.
While some didn't realize who he is. And others had fun joking about not knowing who he is. So we, of course, had to go straight to the comments.
Yeah, we came across those posts, the video as well, sent it to our production director, Jason, a.k.a. Veggie Dog, a.k.a. VD, and just said, hey, pull out some of your favorite comments and reenact them however you like, just to illustrate how dumb people can get on social media. So you ready for the first comment about Zach Wilde jumping up on stage with a bunch of kids during the School of Rock?
Give it to us.
Why does he sound like though? Ow!
Ooh.
I thought he sounded pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera quality's not the best, but good enough.
Heck yeah.
People are weird.
I feel like this band has great potential, but they need to ditch that guitarist.
Yeah, fire that guy.
Fun. Yeah, that old guy. Why did I have the old guy in the band? All those young kids are good.
Can you imagine not knowing who that was? And just seeing this old, big, bearded dude playing with these kids?
I didn't think about that. What if, like, you were like something like, should we call the authorities? There's a scary-looking man with a giant beard up on stage shredding with our children. No, just see what happens.
Not at School of Rock.
Yeah, you're right. Probably everybody knows it's Zach Wilde. It's not School of Classical Music.
Right.
No. I don't know how many kids would go to that school.
Those kids probably have no idea who the that guy is. LOL.
Well, I think they're covering an Ozzy Osbourne song. You would think they would know who they is.
Yeah.
Right? I wish we had School of Rock when I was a kid.
Oh, for sure. I'd have been all over that.
Yeah, you would have done it?
Heck yeah.
Danny, you would have done it, right?
100%.
I don't think Sarah would have done it.
Nah. Maybe I'll be like a dancer.
She'd be the interpretive dancer on the side.
There we go.
I like it.
I don't think they have School of Twerk.
Dang it.
Thankfully.
Wow, that kid with the beard is pretty damn good. I think he may make a name for himself. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
What the hell was that, Jason?
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. The other kid on guitar is probably thinking, man, I really practiced for this show, and then Zach just came in and took my thunder.
That would suck if actually he did. I mean, it's kind of bittersweet because you're like, oh, we get to jam with Zach Wilde, but I was really looking forward to laying down the guitar solo.
Oh.
Like, Zach, do the rhythm. Get out of the way.
Come on, y'all. He's not even that good.
Okay, we have one more comment about Zach Wilde jumping up on guitar with the School of Rock kids.
I can't believe he did that. It's so rude. How can someone be so oblivious? He's already famous. Let the kids have their moment to shine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the moment they shine the most in their entire life.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Yeah, I think if you ask every kid, were you okay with that? I'm pretty sure all those kids are like, hell freaking yeah.
That'll be the story they tell everyone for the rest of their lives. There is a man who was arrested for a fake ID that truly proved that he is the dumbest man alive. How so? We're going to tell you after Tom Petty.
The Daily Migs Show.
A drunk driver was pulled over in Iowa after a cop saw that his car was swerving all over the road. When he handed them his ID, they pretty much immediately knew that it was fake because it listed his height at 8 feet tall.
Okay. Where are you getting a fake ID that says you're 8 feet tall? Unless he's 7'11" and he just has like height issues.
Well, he's 5'8".
Oh, he's 5'8"?
5'8".
Okay,
his name is Joel, 33 years old, not a very bright man. He failed the sobriety test, flunked the breathalyzer. He also had an open beer in the cup holder and a six-pack in the back seat.
Jeez, man.
It's a wild, wild night for that guy.
The 8 foot tall part's the least of stupid things that he's done.
They also found a folded $1 bill with white powder in it that he went on to admit was meth.
Oh, well, he should have brought that up. Maybe originally he was 8 feet tall because I've heard that doing meth actually shrinks you. So he's done a lot of meth. He's now under 6 feet tall.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Did you ever have a fake ID growing
I was
up?
going to say, did you ever do math?
You ever done the math?
No.
Fake
Yes.
ID, though, you did?
Yes.
Like in college? Or
College.
Yeah.
But I didn't have one that was like, I remember trying to think I could be all arts and crafty and make one myself, because this is before the days of like having like holograms and all these crazy things that are put inside the ID. It was just basically a picture that was laminated. And it was like, oh, I'll make my own fake ID with a typewriter. It's so stupid. And I never bothered to try to use it because it just looks so low budget. But in college, we had one of our fraternity brothers. He was older than me. So that was kind of like the thing you did in college. Like once you turned 21, you gave your old ID to somebody in your fraternity.
Oh, that's nice. Looking out for the
Right?
others, yeah.
Looking out for each other. I remember my buddy Chris Dalgas. I'll never forget him. And he gave me his ID, so it would say I was 21. And I was like, this is awesome. Because I think I was like maybe 19 or 20 at the time. But he had a whole different look than me. He wore glasses, and he had a way more pronounced jaw. And I mean, great, in college, I don't know how it was in Washington State University, but our college bars, they were willing to look the other way for a lot of situations. They were the security there were pretty shady. But if your ID was so bad it was obvious, then they're like, no, man, I'm keeping this. And I remember I'd go to the door, and I had fake glasses so I could have them just like Chris. And he would be the first to go in. I make sure I'm the last of the crew to go in. And I'd stick my jaw out to make it look like I look like him. Hey, how's it going? Chris Dalgas here. Glasses. And it worked all the time.
You never got caught.
Never got it taken away.
I had one too, and same thing. It was a girlfriend of mine that she had naturally brunette hair, but she had an old ID where she was blonde, and I was blonde.
Yes.
So she gave me her old blonde ID, and then she had her current photo brunette ID. And same thing, we would just space, out the line a little bit, and you never got caught. But however, Pullman, you could not really get away with a fake ID in Pullman. They knew everybody because it's just such a small, tight-knit little community.
Yeah.
So I could not use the fake ID in Pullman. We had to go all the way 8 miles over the border to Moscow, Idaho.
Interesting. Okay.
Never even tried it in Pullman.
See, in Plattsburgh, I'm pretty sure those bars would not exist had they not let in so many underage people. You would see freshmen in there. You're like, how'd you get it? Everyone had their thing. Did you have to memorize like the address?
Oh, yeah, everything.
Did you practice the signature?
And you needed to know your zodiac sign because that's what they would ask.
I never bothered to do that.
Yeah.
Then again, they didn't really ask many questions in Plattsburgh.
Yeah.
Sarah, you had a fake ID, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
But didn't you pay for yours?
Yes, I paid for it. It was my picture. It was my signature. It was pretty legit, but it was like different.
Did it come from another country?
It came from China. Yeah, and they sent you it in a mug, so it looked like you were getting a mug delivered, so like your parents didn't know or anything. Yeah. And they gave you 2 in case one got confiscated.
Wow!
And it was only $100.
Only.
Well, I would have paid for that.
Yeah,
I mean that gives you access to get into the bars, Danny. $100. Well, Dad's money well spent.
That's fair. I was a good boy. I didn't drink till I was 21, so I didn't have a need for a fake ID.
See, for me, it wasn't even. Obviously we were drinking, but like.
You wanted to go to the bars. I get it.
I was the youngest of my whole crew, and I was just like, well, I got to wait around for another year practically, or at least like 8 months until I could go hang out with all of them.
Yeah, I was moving.
So no fake ID for Danny.
No fake ID.
I was moving to Hollywood, so I had hopes and dreams of stars asking me to go to bars. So I got a fake ID for that.
How many times did that end up happening?
None.
Wait, you got a fake ID to get a sugar daddy, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah. They're not going to want someone who can't drink.
How would you like to beat Steve? He's currently 126 wins, 31 losses, and 19 ties.
Can I really quick read this one text because it's from our buddy Jake from Potsdam. He says, hey, it's same in Potsdam, which is also like a college town in New York. He said it was the same way, Migs. I got into a bar with my fraternity brother's ID. Not that it would matter, but I'm black and he was not.
That's as bad as the 8-foot tall dude in Iowa.
Amazing that the tour guide is like, yup, looks good. Come on in.
So who wants to beat Migs? Because we'd love to see it here on the Daily Migs Show. He's currently 126 wins, 31 losses, and 19 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs at 8:50.
Yes, the Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
With an American Standard heat pump system, the future of heating and cooling your home is already here. Bringing constant comfort to your home, American Standard heat pumps are energy efficient, reliable, and ready for tomorrow today. Plus, making the upgrade from your traditional furnace or AC unit is easier than ever before with home energy offers, rebates, and tax credits. Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification. American Standard, built to a higher standard.
Nerds! Today's episode is sponsored by NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast. Get your head in the financial game with smart investing and budgeting tips straight from the nerds. NerdWallet's experts will set future you up for success with dependable, fact-based insights. No financial misinformation allowed. Learn how to save on your summer vacation, find your next credit card, or loan for a big purchase, and invest in your next index fund. Make smarter decisions in 2024. Follow NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast on your favorite podcast app.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
With an American Standard heat pump system, the future of heating and cooling your home is already here. Bringing constant comfort to your home, American Standard heat pumps are energy efficient, reliable, and ready for tomorrow today. Plus, making the upgrade from your traditional furnace or AC unit is easier than ever before with home energy offers, rebates, and tax credits. Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification. American Standard, built to a higher standard.
This is the Daly Migs Show, only on the mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
1 week from tomorrow, Friday, May 24th, we are going to be at Aurora Borealis and Shoreline throwing down a Pearl Jam pajama jam, Rockaholics. So come on down in your PJs. We're going to be there from 6 to 10 doing the show live.
We're already strategizing ways that we can give away these Pearl Jam tickets because we've got a bunch and we're giving them away all morning long from 6 to 10 a.m. So if you try to go to the Pearl Jam show and you missed out on buying tickets, here's your last shot at winning Pearl Jam tickets.
You can come out and kick it with us in the morning, have some breakfast, some drinks, maybe win some Pearl Jam tickets while you're there. More info at KISW.com.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know John from Linwood is. John, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
All right, bye-bye.
For those playing at home, John has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
What do you call a home run in which 4 runs are scored?
A grand slam.
Correct. Pride Rock is the landmark from what Disney film?
Lion King.
Correct. What famous singer is in the news for filing a trademark for Female Rage the Musical?
Do not know. Pass.
What is the most visited painting in the world?
Mona Lisa.
Correct. What does the L stand for if you tear your ACL?
Ligament.
Correct. What Anchorman actor voices Lord Business in the Lego Movie?
Do not know. Pass.
Most children have how many baby teeth?
28?
No.
26.
No.
25.
No. Which marsupial can stand on its own tail?
Kangaroo.
Yes. Cosmo and Wanda are the godparents to Timmy Turner in what animated TV show?
Yeah. Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes. I love that you knew that, John. And you got 6 Correct. I feel like it's going to be a close one.
I agree. I'm getting that feeling.
I think so.
Yeah, he won one earlier and lost one earlier. So let's hope for another loss. We're not on your team today, Steve. You just shook your head so
I almost cursed.
intensely.
I'm starting to hate the fact that I have such unsupportive friends in this room.
You got this, Steve.
Thank you, Danny. I knew I could trust you.
You're welcome.
From learning earlier this morning that Taryn's mom hates me to you wanting to see me lose all the time.
I do.
It's been a rough morning, and I got sleep.
Steve, are you ready?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
What do you call a home run in which 4 runs are scored?
Grand salami, grand slam.
You know it.
Yeah.
Pride Rock is the landmark from what Disney film?
What?
Pride Rock is the landmark from what Disney film?
Moana?
No.
Sleeping Beauty?
No.
Cinderella?
No. What famous singer is in the news for filing a trademark for Female Rage the Musical?
I don't know. Madonna?
No.
Lady Gaga?
No.
Gwen Stefani?
No. What is the most visited painting in the world?
The Mona Lisa?
Yes. What does the L stand for if you tear your ACL?
Ligament?
Yes. What Anchorman actor voices Lord Business in the Lego movie?
Will Ferrell?
Yes. What most children have
say
how
Will
many
Ferrell.
baby teeth?
32?
No.
30?
No.
28?
No. Which marsupial can stand on its own tail?
Kangaroo?
Correct. Cosmo and Wanda are godparents to Timmy Turner on what animated TV show?
Rugrats?
No.
Bob the Builder?
No.
Bluey?
No. Steve, you got 5 correct. My prediction was right because that was a loss. 6-5.
I hate this game.
Yes.
Congratulations, Sean. Okay.
Well, congratulations, Sarah. You saw me lose again.
Yay, that's 2 today.
2 today.
Here for it.
Rough day.
Pride Rock is the landmark on what Disney film? He got it, The Lion King. Yeah. What famous singer is in the news for filing the trademark Female Rage the Musical?
I've seen it trending, and I just never bothered to even find out.
Who is the most famous?
Taylor Swift.
There we go.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yep.
I should have just guessed Taylor Swift.
You should have. Most children have how many baby teeth?
20?
20. Good job, Taryn.
Well, we do dentist things with, we go to the dentist now.
I was wondering where we were going with this.
We go to the dentist, and he gets to help count his own teeth.
Does he?
It's very cute.
Does he like going to the dentist?
No.
Tatum loves the dentist.
What?
I think it's because he got like all these fun little things that she get like fake rides, like a little structure that looks like a car and things like along those lines. So she enjoys going there for that reason. I don't
That's
think
fun.
Yeah, and then she likes the sunglasses that they put on her. Grant, she hasn't gotten a cavity yet. I think her opinion on the dentist will change if that ever happens.
A well-known celebrity just shared that he won't pull some strings so that his kids can see a sold-out concert. What about you, Rockaholics? Call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. What is something that your parents didn't let you do, and you still won't forgive them for it? We're going to talk about this after AC/DC.
The Daily Migs Show.
What is something that your parents didn't let you do that you still won't forgive them for? 206-803-ROCK. Jimmy Fallon, being the big famous celebrity that he is, he could easily pull strings to score tickets to Taylor Swift's Eras tour for his 2 daughters, but he didn't.
I kind of feel like he could probably even call Taylor Swift. I don't know if he's that. You know what I mean? I feel like at some point those two were homies. I could be wrong. But
I
yeah.
bet they're in each other's phones.
Or at least he could definitely get to her PR people a lot easier than most people. That's for sure.
So he told his daughters, sorry, you have to earn certain things. I won't just do this for you. What? And he wants his kids to be less bratty and more normal.
I respect the sentiment until I found out how old these kids were. Because I was thinking, what are they, 15, 16? And yeah, sure, you know what? You could get yourself like a little job, bust your tail, buy the tickets. But how old are his kids?
9 and 10.
Yeah. I would take care of maybe I'm a bad parent and I'm just like going to do whatever my kid wants. But, I think within reason, that's a life experience. I would take care of them.
Not for Taylor Swift tickets. Like anything else, if it would have been like, hey, Dad, can I get this like stuffed animal from Target? I'd be like, no, you can save up your money and buy it because you don't need another stuffed animal. But Taylor Swift tickets are like $1,000 a piece, if not more. Like,
you know what I think it is? I don't think Dad wants to go to see Taylor Swift.
That's probably what it is.
And he's just like, if I get them tickets, it's not like I could send them off and be like, hey, go by yourselves. Make sure you're back at a certain decent time. They're 9 and 10 years old. He's like, I do not want to have to go see Taylor Swift.
So based on this, what is something your parents didn't let you do that you still won't forgive them for? 206-803-ROCK. Dan, in Indiana, your dad wanted you to grow up in what way?
Well, I was a semi-pro BMX rider, and my dad told me it's time for me to grow up and give up the biking and get a job. And pretty much made it really rough on me, and all the tricks I had learned and all that kind of fell to the wayside. And 30 years later, I still got stats in the BMX world.
No way.
Still flatland and riding pike and all that stuff. And yeah, they're still doing it. And I'm fat and I'm an overweight truck driver now. Thanks, Dad.
Dan, I have to ask you, because I was a nerdy BMX fan. I mean, I tried to be a BMX rider. I was terrible at it, but I still loved BMX riding. What kind of bike did you have?
I had a Haro GT.
Did you have the green one?
GTs. I had a Haro Sport. It was black and red.
I had that green one that was like, I'm getting a little too nerdy about this. Sorry.
Steve almost jumped out of his chair when he said the
Dennis
Haro.
McCoy was my guy. That was my BMX. I remember tracking him down at like some kind of event to get him to sign something. He signed my shirt, and I was so mad when my mom washed it. That's something I'll never let her forget.
Dane in Gig Harbor, your dad made you mow the lawn, but it was kind of a rough situation.
Yeah, and so I had the flu. I was actively throwing up. And my dad forced me to mow the lawn. And so I was throwing up while mowing the lawn. And afterwards, I just straight up took his truck, went over to my girlfriend's place, and I slept in the closet. And I will never forgive my dad for making me mow the lawn while actively throwing up.
Oh, my gosh.
That sounds like a real blast.
The one I don't... What's that?
Best day of my life.
The one that I always will never forgive my parents. I mean, it's a strong word. I actually have. But, I always think about it. I'm like, I wanted so bad to go see Van Halen. And I can't remember what got me in trouble, but they said, you can't go see Van Halen. And it would have been awesome to see Van Halen. But I really wanted to see them because of the opening band. And it was Alice in Chains.
No way.
I was so fired up about seeing this band because I was obsessed with Alice in Chains. And I'm like, and I get to see Van Halen too. And I can't remember what I did to fully anger them. They're just like, yep, not going to happen. And then I look back, I never got to see Alice in Chains with Lane Staley. That would have been the one opportunity.
You're not bitter.
No, I clearly let that go. Someone said my parents wouldn't let me take a driving test in an automatic vehicle. I had to take it in a stick. I was so frightened, but I ended up passing my first time back with an 80 score from Brian in Lake Stevens.
Oh, nice.
Another person will never forgive their parents for giving birth to me. I didn't ask for these responsibilities.
Adulting is hard.
That's fantastic. What about you?
My parents were very strict with me because I was the firstborn. So they just didn't let me do a lot of things if there wasn't like an adult present somewhere. I could never go to this party or that party. I just missed out on a lot of things because I was always stuck at home, grounded. A lot of times grounded.
Were you just worried that you were going to do something bad?
Yeah. I mean, occasionally I did, and that's probably why they felt this way.
I feel like your track record told them otherwise.
But I was trying to be I was not a bad kid. I just was a little bit of a troublemaker, but I wasn't bad.
What about Danny?
Mine was probably the Blink-182 Green Day Pop Disaster Tour that happened. I remember them announcing that, and they did it on TRL, and I was such a big fan of Blink-182 and Green Day. And I think Jimmy Eat World opened for them. And
I remember that show. I was there. It was
2001,
awesome.
Tacoma Dome.
Thanks, Steve.
It was probably one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to.
I agree.
Yeah.
My mom... Well,
I go to bed at night, and I dream about that concert sometimes.
Right, turn off your microphone. No, my mom... I was just too young. I mean, I think I was maybe 12 at that time.
And she wouldn't go with you, or did you not want to go with mom?
It didn't even come to Albuquerque. So the thing was, you had to travel, then buy tickets. And it was just like, that was so out of my mom's wheelhouse that it was just like, the answer was no.
Danny, you want to know who took me to that concert?
Was it Steve Migs?
It was my mom.
Oh, okay.
Danny's mom took me to that concert. It was amazing. She bought me pretzels and beer. It was so much fun. She even got backstage passes.
No. Mama V.
It was so great.
We know that you are a massive music fan, but could you name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus? Prove it. And if so, you could win tickets to see the Struts at Showbox Soto on August 24th. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
The
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
For those in the market for flavor, there's Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, a flavorful drink that's a modern twist on a Mexican street classic with 4 vibrant and refreshing flavors. Pineapple, watermelon, hibiscus, and cucumber lime. Made with a splash of real fruit juice. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas are perfect for any fiesta, small or big. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas. Boldly authentic, vibrantly flavorful. Drink responsibly. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas flavored beers imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Hibiscus contains juice only for color.
I do it while making coffee.
I do it in the car.
I do it when the kids are asleep.
What are they all doing? Using Dermaclara's 100% medical grade silicone patches to fight fine lines and wrinkles. These clever patches are safe and natural and so incredibly effective that you can start seeing results in just 20 minutes per use. Jessica from New York did it while reading her favorite book and saw her fine lines fading in just a week. Megan from California did it while catching up on her favorite show and watched her stretch marks disappear within a month. Dermaclara patches enhance your skin's natural healing process with just one ingredient, 100% medical grade silicone. They're reusable, easy to use, and deliver visible improvements in 30 days. At Dermaclara, we prioritize safety without compromising results, which is perfect for every stage of your skincare journey. So what are you waiting for? Join the countless others who do it anytime, anywhere, and transform your skin. Visit dermaclara.com today and say goodbye to wrinkles and hello to beautiful, radiant skin.
The Daily Migs Show presents the Extreme Music Showdown. Let's play Hook or Shook. Please sign this waiver before we continue. Thank you. We'll drop a 1-second snippet of the hook of a song. If you can't name the song, watch out. You're gonna get shook.
Time to play Hook or Shook. Danny is going to play 1 second of a hook from a song that he picked, and you have to guess what it is. This week, we are playing for tickets to see the Struts at the Showbox Soto on August 24th. This morning, our contestant is Rob in Seattle. Good morning, Rob.
Buenos dias.
The way this works is you must get both songs right to win the prize. The first one, you'll be on your own. The second one, this is where you can get shook as a member of our show at random has to get it right for you. And if not, you will lose. And caller 9 will get the ticket. So let's see who you're playing with. Me, Migs, or Sarah?
All right. Looking at the wheel, just past Sarah, just past my name. I believe it's going to land on the lady with no sleep. T-Dog, Taryn Daly.
You know what? I feel like I've been on a roll lately, though. So I think that even though I'm sleep deprived, I can help Rob out with this.
Let's do it.
All right, Rob, here's your clip.
Oh, easy one. Easy one. Purple Haze, Jimi Hendrix.
Boom. That's what's up, Rob.
That was great.
All right, now the pressure's on T-Dog.
All right, now I'm freaking out.
Are you ready?
Yes. Oh.
You got this. Don't fail him because you didn't get enough sleep.
Is it Paranoid by Black Sabbath?
You said it in the most paranoid way, too.
I was very paranoid.
Yes. Dude, that was easy, Rob.
All right.
Rob, I would say that we are the dream team.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
And you're going to see the Struts at Showbox Soto on August 24th. Congratulations.
Always put on a great show. Struts are a great band.
Now, Rockaholics, have we talked about something this morning that you would like to talk about? Please call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. We're going to check in with the Rockaholics after Aerosmith.
The Daily Migs Show.
All morning, we have received phone calls and text messages from our Rockaholics that we've not yet had a chance to get to, but the time has come. We are checking in with the Rockaholics, so call us up now if you'd like to chime in on anything we've hit on this morning or if there's something on your mind. 206-803-ROCK. Without question, the topic that got the most traction this morning was going to concerts with your parents.
It's pretty awesome seeing. So our phone lines have been flooded throughout the morning, our text lines as well, for people wanting to share their stories of either taking their kid to the first concert or being the person that their parents took to the concert for the first time. It's been a fun morning because you went with your parents to go see the Rolling Stones last night. You talked to a rockaholic while you were there, a guy Brandon, who went with his dad, and that was his first ever concert.
And Lewis and Olympia, you took your son where?
So I took him up to see a local band. They were called Nigel Mustafa, and they were opening with Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
I remember the Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Was that Zoot Suit Riot?
Riot.
My favorite band, Nigel, was amazing. My son loved them. He loved their music, everything. So I arranged to have him meet the band. We had a great time. He got there, did not say one thing. He did not move. He did not smile. He did not dance. Nothing.
Was he so starstruck?
I don't know, but they actually had a song called Show Us Your Tease. Tease. And we're talking like 200 people, probably about 175 women, and they all popped their tees. I didn't because my son was there. So I was good.
If he was younger, it would have just been breastfeeding then, right?
But, right? It was so funny because he didn't do anything. He was just like standing there. And then they have another song that's known to make bikers blush called, F-U, da-da-da. And so everybody flips the bird. He didn't even do that. Nothing. We left the room, and he's like, oh, my God, that was the best time ever. Did you see all those boobs? I go, did you have fun? And he's like, it was great. And I'm like, okay, you act like you hated it.
How old was your kid again?
It was his 16th birthday.
Wow. I wonder if he was just overwhelmed by the entire experience and he just didn't realize that he was just frozen and in awe.
It could have been, but it was so funny because even the band was like, did he enjoy himself? Did he have fun? And I'm like, oh, he had the best time. And they're like, wow, that's how you show you had a good time.
Also, what a brilliant idea on a band's part to just write a song about telling people to show their boobs. Like, how did I not think of this sooner? Like, we'll just write a catchy song about showing your boobs and all the ladies will do it.
Katie in Tacoma, you had a first concert experience with your daughter. What was it?
Yeah, about 2 years ago, I took my daughter to her first concert to see AJR, and then this summer we're going to her second concert.
What's the second one going to be?
Foo Fighters.
Awesome. Yeah. How old is your kid, Katie?
She was 15 then. She's 17 now.
Has she been to any other is this now her second concert ever, or has she been to concerts since?
Nope, it's her second concert ever.
You're a cool mom, Katie.
Who the hell is also...
AJR?
AJR.
Yeah.
What is that band?
I'm not the biggest on who they are.
So your daughter, a band that your daughter likes?
Oh, yeah. She loved it towards the end. She was like all teary-eyed. She's like, I had the best time ever.
Oh.
Did you like the band?
Oh, yeah, they were pretty good. We're more excited about this summer, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll definitely see you at Foo Fighters, Katie.
Indie pop is what they're called. Their classification is.
Huh.
Here's one of their songs. I don't know if it's
Keep it cool. Used to be a fool. All about the bounce in my step. Watch it on the news.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
I got to really love my kid to take him to that concert. I'll tell you that much.
206-803-ROCK. We are checking in with the Rockaholics. Luke. Oh, yeah. Luke in Seattle. What was the show that you went to with your dad?
Oh, man. So many. It's not even funny. My first concert, I think, was like 1970, 71, was Chicago Transit Authority. Then we saw the Jackson 5, Elton John, Ted Nugent, Eric Clapton, REO Speedwagon, 38 Special, all kinds of bands.
Dude.
My dad was a professional hockey player and coach, so whatever arena, whatever town we were living in, whatever arena, we would walk in via the hockey office locker room, just blend in the stands, and we'd go see everything for free all the time.
Can I ask who's your dad?
My dad, his name was Mark Boileau.
And where was your dad from?
We're from Montreal, but he played here. He played here in the late '60s for the Seattle Totems.
Awesome.
The Red Wings, '60s, and then he coached the Penguins and the Quebec Nordiques. And we moved around a lot, so wherever we were, we went and saw shows. And now I take my boys. My youngest boy's a drummer. He's 20 years old, and Eagles, John Fogerty, Whitesnake, Kiss, Foreigner, Cheap Trick, Rod Stewart. I took my older boy. His first show was at the Gorge. We saw the Foo Fighters 5-6 years ago when Dave Grohl had broken his leg.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we go to shows all the time.
Nice,
dude. That's amazing. That's the goal. I want to hopefully with my kid like we become concert buddies and we just go to lots of concerts together. Hopefully concerts that I like.
Well, I did take
I'll still do it. I'll still do it with a big smile on my face. But I would much rather it be like we have mutual interest in the band and we're like, let's go see the Foo Fighters together. That would be pretty badass.
I did take Barrett to a live performance. It was Blippi, the musical.
How was that?
Terrible.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Did you get drunk?
You know what's funny? They were selling Dippin' Dots, which I told Barrett he could have some Dippin' Dots, and the Dippin' Dots cart was also selling beer, so I did get an IPA.
There you go.
Why would a guy get a ticket from the cops for using the McDonald's app to buy his McDonald's? You're going to hear from him at 9:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
A man in Canada named Mason is claiming that he was swiping through the McDonald's app while waiting in the drive-thru, and that's when a police officer ticketed him for using his phone in the car.
Okay.
Here is Mason talking about getting this ticket.
Barely even moving, I'm just rolling. And I go like this to open up my McDonald's app, and I look in my rearview mirror, and there's a motorcycle cop behind me. Show him, I'm on my McDonald's app. I'm loading up the code right now to get a free meal. I did think he was just going to let me go because I'm just trying to get a free meal. Turns out to be a very expensive lunch.
I mean, do you just bill McDonald's for your ticket?
Oh, I'm sure Ronald will have no problem. He needs to get Mayor McCheese involved in this. Clearly, it's
I mean, that's a little frustrating.
A $580 ticket.
What?
Canadian, so that's like I think $5 here.
Yeah.
No, it's like still like over $400.
Sure.
That is a very expensive meal.
Have you ever gotten a ticket for being on your phone?
No.
I did once.
You did?
It was expensive. This was right when they started the law that you couldn't be talking on your cell phone while
Right.
driving. And I was in Oak Harbor, driving around Whidbey Island.
Were you going to a McDonald's?
No, I was not. But I got dinged.
How much was it?
I think it was something like that. I mean, it was expensive. It was several $100s.
So they gave you the ticket?
Oh, yeah. I did not get out of it.
Wow.
Have you gotten a ticket recently or ever?
Ever? A lot.
Maybe squeaky clean Steve. I don't know.
When I was living in Linwood and my wife, now I live in Puyallup, that's where she's from. So like when we were like long distance relationship, which I think is hilarious compared to like what some people really do. But like still, I mean, that's an hour or so of a drive.
Yeah.
And I was doing that several times a week. And of course you get a little impatient. So I was getting so many speeding tickets. It was bad. To the point where I was like, I think one ticket away from losing my license.
No way.
So then I had to start, instead of just driving better, which, I mean, eventually, because sometimes one time I got a ticket for like doing 30 and like a 25. Like I was having the worst luck. I got a ticket once for doing 63 miles per hour on the freeway. I'm like, huh? He's like,
60, like in a 60?
Yes.
Okay, that's a little.
Yes. I was,
aggressive.
I mean, there were times where I got, like, I deserved the ticket, but there were also times where I'm like, I get it. But who are you? Like, I've never had this happen. I had the worst luck.
Slow day.
And eventually we got to the point where I didn't have to start, like, employing. I think I helped a lawyer out for many months because I had to then start fighting a couple of the tickets because I still got tickets.
Oh, no.
So then I had to fight them to get them off my record. It was a very expensive time. I was very happy when I finally moved to Puyallup and I didn't have to deal with this anymore.
Steve Migs, the bad boy.
Yeah, I've been better, though. The stupid boy, yes.
As someone who has never gotten a speeding ticket in her life, never. Because it's the people you're so stupid. You're asking to get pulled over and a ticket. It's so easy to not get a speeding ticket. Just don't speed.
Wait, you don't speed?
No.
Also, you barely drive. You just told us you hit your 10,000 mile mark, and you've had your car for how long?
A year and a half.
Yeah, it's easy not to be impatient when you live 10 minutes away.
Also, how many does George have there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
but I don't approve of his speeding. And sometimes I'm in the passenger seat just thinking he deserves to get pulled over.
It's probably just hurrying to get wherever it is because he's sick of being in a car with a judgmental person like that.
Just saying, if you don't want a ticket, don't speed.
I love that she's such a wild child, but now we find out that Sarah is a goody behind the wheel.
I'm actually more surprised about that than anything. Like that, you just do not speed at all. Not that I'm like telling you speed. Like if you don't want to speed, don't speed. Just stay out of the passing lane. But
I do.
That's
I'm a right lane driver. Okay.
I appreciate that. Yesterday was a great day to be in stadiums in the Seattle area. How so? We're going to tell you during the Daily Migs download after Radiohead.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And today's the day, something that we did yesterday. So we're one day ahead of the game. Today is National Barbecue Day.
Yes, please.
So fire up the grills and eat some stuff.
Yes, I'm in for that.
All right. You know what I'm also in for? Your Seattle Mariners. The winning ways continue. Ty France hit a home run. Brian Wu earned his first win, and the Seattle Mariners beat the Kansas City Royals 4-2. They've now won 8 of their last 9 series, and with this win, the Mariners leading the AL West, and they're about to leave Seattle area and hit the road, heading to Baltimore for a 10-game road trip that starts tomorrow.
10-game road trip. Let's go, Mariners. While at T-Mobile Park, we were rocking out because of the Mariners across the street. It was Lumen Field was rocking out to a completely different reason. It was the Rolling Stones.
I heard Mick Jagger had a home run.
Oh, my God. He was, you guys, I'm not kidding. He was sprinting all across the stage.
I saw the video footage. This dude is timeless.
It's insane. I was there with my family, and my dad gave the best possible review of the show. Dad!
What?
What did you just ask me?
I said, is there any question about who's the greatest rock and roll band in the world?
And I say, no, sir.
No, sir.
Is there any question of who was the drunkest member of my family?
I'd say T-Dog.
My mom, though, she had this to say. Mom, are you crying? A little bit.
There will never be another time to see a band this iconic ever.
Oh.
Also, I have to say something about your mom. Had some choice things to say about yours truly.
I'll tell you, the song we just heard, Jumpin' Jack Flash, was extra fabulous. It might not be Steve's cup of tea, but who the hell cares about Steve's cup of tea? Nobody likes his tea.
I don't like his tea either.
I don't like his tea.
Well, I don't like your guys' tea.
Apparently not.
I think your tea tastes like ass.
Wow.
Your tea sucks. Talk about the Seattle Seahawks. Your mom rocks, by the way.
Oh, she was so fun last night.
They just released their schedule for the season. It includes 4 primetime games, including 2 on Thursday Night Football. So we'll be tired on a Friday morning, and 1 each on a Sunday and a Monday night as well. So go Hawks! Getting more and more. It's getting more and more real that the Seahawks season is about to begin.
Well, former Seahawk Russell Wilson and his wife, is it Sierra or Ciara? I feel like I always say it wrong.
Mr.
Sierra?
Unlimited.
That guy. They finally sold their Bellevue mansion. It had been on the market for about 2 years. It sold for $21.25 million. Get this, though. He purchased it for $6.7 million back in 2015.
Go Hawks.
Yeah, go profit.
Go profit, for sure. That's insane. He also sold his Colorado home for $21.5 million.
Well, jeez.
Yeah, he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay.
Two $21 million mansions.
Who's his realtor, and how happy are they right now? Yeah. Right? The commission on that badass? Ooh. It's probably Tyler Lockett. That would be hilarious if it was.
Oh, my God.
Hey, the weather, we're going to hit a high of 65 degrees. It's going to be cloudy. Thanks to Kia Puyallup for giving us the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with the Morning 12 Pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring 20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
It's warming up, folks, and about time to turn on your AC unit and cross your fingers. Or you can give up that moment of truth and switch to an American Standard heat pump system like I did. My place is on Comfort Autopilot thanks to American Standard. Energy efficient and reliable, my heat pump keeps things cool like the Arctic in the summer. And with energy incentives, I was able to save. Ready for the future of comfort? Learn more at AmericanStandardAir.com/electrification.